Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in today's video we are going to learn the remaining part of the exercise. We are going to learn the 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th part portion of this exercise. Okay, so let us proceed further, children, and let us start with the 4th sum. Yeah, we have the first and second sum given in it. Form the quadratic equation if the roots are. So the roots are given to you. Okay, the answer is given to you and you have to form the equation. So how do we consider? We consider let alpha be equal to 0 and beta be equal to 4, right? And if we remember our equation, the equation is what you know, x square minus alpha plus beta. Yes, and that alpha plus beta x, that is, wait, let me show you. What if we are given any, yes, if we are supposed to find out the equation, what is our equation that we write on x square minus alpha plus beta, yeah, into x plus alpha into beta is equal to 0. This is the method that we use to make our equation. So if you look here, what do we need to find out? X we know, x we know. We need to find out what is alpha plus beta and alpha into beta, right? So that's what we do in the next step. We do alpha plus beta. Yeah, we write down alpha plus beta and we do 0 plus 4. Okay, so 0 plus 4 is going to be 4. We also need alpha into beta. So we are going to multiply alpha into beta in the next step. So that will be 0 into 4. So 0 into 4, anything multiplied by 0 is nothing but 0. So we get alpha plus beta and then we get alpha into beta. Then we write down the general form of the equation, x square minus alpha plus beta x into x, alpha plus beta into x plus alpha into beta is equal to 0. And after that we'll just go on substituting the values. So x square we'll write as it is, minus will come as it is. Instead of alpha plus beta we write down 4. Okay, so this remains alpha plus beta. Okay, jagah pe we write down 4. This x comes here and this alpha into beta is nothing but 0 is equal to 0. So the 0 is not required. So finally we write down x square minus 4x is equal to 0 is the required quadratic equation. I hope it is understood. We solve the next sum in the similar manner. Alpha is equal to 3 and beta is equal to minus 10. Okay, that's what I consider. Then if to form the equation, I need to find out what is alpha plus beta and I need to find out what is alpha into beta. So alpha plus beta I do, and alpha plus beta means 3 plus minus 10. 3 plus minus 10. So plus into minus is minus. So 3 minus 10 is minus 7. Okay. Similarly, alpha into beta. So alpha into beta is 3 into minus 10 is equal to minus 30. I hope this is understood. Then we write down the required quadratic equation. Okay, so the required quadratic equation as always is the same, this equation. So we are going to substitute the values. So x square remains as it is, minus here as it is. Alpha plus beta is minus 7. Yeah, so we write down here minus 7. Alpha into beta is minus 30. So this plus sign we write outside and in the bracket we write down minus 30. We further solve this. Now minus into minus will become plus and plus into minus becomes minus. So this is the required quadratic equation. Okay, next one. We have a little bit different form of roots, half and minus half. Okay, so we consider alpha as half, beta as minus half. We find out alpha plus beta. So half plus alpha is half plus minus half. This plus and minus will become what, children? Minus. So alpha, so half in minus half is going to be 0. Next will be alpha into beta. So we'll have half into minus half. You cannot cancel anything here. So you multiply numerator with numerator. So numerator is 1 into 1, which will be 1. And denominator is 2 into 2, which will be 4. And this is minus sign. So this is minus sign here. Okay. So we have got alpha plus beta and alpha minus into beta. We substitute it in the equation. So x square remains as it is, this minus as it is. Alpha plus beta we have got 0. So I wrote 0x plus alpha into beta we have got minus 1 upon 4 is equal to 0. This 0 into x will just disappear because it's my 0. So what will remain is x square. This is plus into minus, right? So it becomes minus. So x square minus 1 upon 4 is equal to 0 is the required quadratic equation. Okay, fourth one, 2 minus root 5 and 2 plus root 5 is the given are the roots. So we consider alpha as 2 minus root 5 and beta as 2 plus root 5. Then we find out what is alpha plus beta. So as you can see here, 2 plus 2 will be 4 and minus 5 minus root 5 and plus root 5 will get cancelled because it will become 0. So you get only as 4. Now alpha into beta when you do. So it's the multiplication of two things, 2 minus root 5, 2 plus root 5. This is a minus b, a plus b. Remember, in identities we have studied a minus b, a plus b is equal to a square minus b square, right? So that becomes 2, this is a is 2, whereas b is root 5. So a square means 2 square minus b square. B is nothing but root 5, so b square. So 2 square is 4, root 5 square will be 5, which will be equal to minus 1. So we got the value of alpha into beta as minus 1. Now the required quadratic equation is this. So we just substitute the values here. So alpha plus beta was 4. So we substitute here and alpha into beta is minus 1. So in the next step, this remains the same. Plus into minus will be minus. So this is the required quadratic equation. So this is all about your fourth sum. We will move towards the fifth sum, slightly different from what we have done till now. We have been asked to find out the value of k. Where is k here? You can see here, it's a k here. If the sum of the roots of the quadratic equation is double the product. Something is given here, children. See, find k if the sum of the roots is double the product. ये कुछ दिया उन्होंने, we'll see that later. Okay, first we'll write down this equation. But this equation, if I want to write down in the form of ax square plus bx plus c, what will it be? So ax square means, see this, ax square means this is correct, not a problem. Okay, if I go for bx, bx is also correct, this part. This much is bx. What is c then? Is it k? Is it 3 or is it both? C is going to be the both this k plus 3. Okay, so your a is going to be 1 like this. So that is your c. So a is going to be 1, the number here in with which is in yellow. So 1. B is going to be minus 4k. X छोड़ के बाकी सब लिखना होता है. It's a coefficient of x, right? So we don't have to write down x, but apart from that you have to write down whatever remaining is there. So we write down minus 4k and c is equal to k plus 3. Okay, now what we do, they are talking about the sum of the roots and product of the roots. Yeah, so we are going to find out the sum of the roots and product of the roots. So sum of the roots means alpha plus, if alpha and beta are the roots of the equation, we write down alpha plus beta is equal to minus b upon a. We know the formula. Yeah, so we substitute it minus. So this minus sign is this, and b is minus 4k, which we prove inside. A is equal to 1. Now minus into minus is plus, so this becomes 4k upon 1, which is 4k. In the next step, we find out the product. So product is alpha into beta is c upon a. So c is k plus 3 upon a, which is 1. So it is k plus 3. So what we have done is we have found out sum and product of the root. So they have given us something and we have to find out the value of k. So let us use that knowledge. So alpha plus beta is 2 alpha beta. What do I mean by this? What have they said? The sum of the roots. So this is the sum of the roots is double. Double means 2, double the product. Product is this alpha into beta. Yeah. So sum of the roots is double the product. Now we just substitute the values. Alpha plus beta is 4k. So we'll write down 4k here is equal to, this 2 comes here, and alpha into beta we have found out as k plus 3. Then we open the brackets. 4 plus 4k remains as it is. 2 into k will be 2k and 2 into 3 will be 6. 2 3s are 6. Now we shift this k here to the left hand side. Yeah, so 4k minus 2k is equal to 6. So 4k minus 2k means it's 2k is equal to 6. We want to find out the value of k. So this 2 comes here, it gets divided and we get answer as 3. So this is our answer. The value of k is 3. Okay, next one. In sixth sum, we have if alpha and beta are the roots of the quadratic equation y square minus 2y minus 7 is equal to 0. Find the values of alpha square plus beta square and alpha cube plus beta cube. So children, we have to find out these two things. So we'll see, come to this later. At least we can find out the values of a, b and c looking at the given equation. So what we do is we compare this with the given equation, ax square plus bxc plus c, and we get the values of a. So a is 1 children, b is -2 and c is -7. Then we find out that if alpha and beta are the roots, yeah, as you can see here in the question, alpha and beta are the roots. So we write down what is alpha plus beta, that is minus b upon a. Minus b, so this minus is this, minus b upon a, which will be, there will be one more minus sign here. Okay, this will minus sign here, and this minus sign which will be there inside the bracket, which will be of minus. So there are two minus signs, so minus into minus will become plus, so that will be 2. Okay, then next will be alpha into beta is c upon a. So c is nothing but -7 and a is 1, so -7 upon 1 is -7. Why are we doing this, children? Because we have been told to find out alpha square plus beta square. Now actually we don't have the straight formula for alpha square plus beta square. We can find out alpha plus beta the whole square. That can be alpha square plus beta square plus 2 alpha beta. Remember, in identities we had a plus b the whole square. Yeah, it was a square plus 2ab plus b square. So same logic we are going to use here, children. See, I'll just show you what are we doing. Suppose we are using alpha plus beta the whole square. Okay, this logic if we are using, remember this, alpha square plus beta square plus 2 alpha beta. Remember this formula, ये हमें कहाँ से मिल रहा है, हमने ये 7th स्टैंडर्ड में किया था, a plus b the whole square. So a और b के बदले I've taken alpha plus beta, a square plus b square plus 2ab. This we had in 7th standard. Yeah, so that's what we have done. Instead of a and b, I've written alpha plus beta. Okay, so I hope this is clear to you. Now see, we don't have anything, we have alpha plus beta the whole square ka formula. So same thing we are going to do here, we are going to substitute something that we know. Like for example, if you see here, we are supposed to find out the value of alpha square plus beta square. Can you see in this equation alpha square plus beta square? You can see this here, see this here, alpha square plus beta square. ये हमें find out करना है. Yeah, so can I say that if I want to find out alpha square plus beta square, if I take this 2 alpha beta here, okay, I will get the value of alpha square plus beta square. So that's what we do. Alpha square plus beta square will be equal to alpha plus beta the whole square. That's what I've written here. This plus 2 alpha goes here, so it becomes minus 2 alpha beta. I hope this is clear to you. Okay, ये जो फॉर्मूला है हमारा, उसी को हमने थोड़ा रीअरेंज किया to find out whatever we want. Now alpha plus beta is 2 square minus 2 alpha into beta, we have found out it's -7. Now 2 square is 4, minus into minus is plus, 7 2s is 14. Okay, so 14 plus 4 is going to be 18. Okay, so similarly we have one more question to find out, alpha cube plus beta cube. You remember we had the formula for a cube plus b cube. This also we have studied in 8th standard, you all had this formula. Okay, so let us write down that what is the formula for it. Instead of a plus b, it's alpha plus beta, that's it. So this was a formula which you have already studied. Yeah, alpha plus beta the whole cube minus 3 alpha beta alpha plus beta. That's a formula for alpha plus b. जैसे हमने इसका formula use किया था यहाँ पे, alpha plus beta का whole square को formula को हमने rearrange किया था. Here also we are going to do the same thing. We are rearranging this formula, alpha plus beta the whole cube का. Remember it was a plus b the whole cube का formula. So similarly we are going to do this here also, and we are going to substitute the values. So alpha plus beta is 2 cube, and then minus 3 alpha into beta is -7, and alpha plus beta is 2. So this 2 cube will be 8, minus into minus will be plus, 3 7s are 21, 21 2s are 42. So this gives 50. Yeah, so we have answers, alpha square plus beta square is 18 and alpha cube plus beta cube is equal to 50. Let us move towards the 7th sum. Find the value of k if the roots of the quadratic equation are real and equal. तो उन्होंने क्या बोला है भाई, roots मतलब आंसर जो है वो real and equal है. real and equal मतलब डेल्टा डिस्क्रिमिनेंट याद करना है. real and equal मतलब डेल्टा is equal to 0. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. First we'll find out what is a, b and c. So till now we have done many sums. Based on this we can find out a is equal to 3, b is equal to k and c is equal to 12. Then delta is equal to b square minus 4ac. So b square means k square minus 4a. A is 3, which we write down here, and c is 12. So k square minus 4 3s are 12, 12 12s are 144. Yeah. So this is this इसके आगे हम जा नहीं सकते because we cannot solve this further. But they've told us that the roots are real and equal. This is given to us. Roots are real and equal. That means delta is equal to 0. Yeah, delta. This delta is equal to 0. So instead of this delta, what do I write here? 0. Yeah, so I say k square minus 144 is equal to 0. 144 is a square of 12 children. तो इसको हम a square minus b square के फॉर्म में लिखेंगे. And we will expand this a plus b, a minus b. Okay, so k plus 12, k minus 12. Then we separate these brackets. We write down k plus 12 is equal to 0 or k minus 12 is equal to 0. Now when this 12 goes on the other side, it becomes minus 12. And when this minus 12 goes on the other side, it becomes plus 12. The next sum, x minus 2 plus 6 is equal to 0. So here what are we supposed to do, children? We are first going to open the brackets. So kx into x, if you see like this, kx into x. So you will multiply x into x, which will give us x square. Kx into minus 2. So this will give you minus 2x plus 6 is equal to 0. Then we'll compare this with a. So a will be k, b will be minus 2k and c will be 6. Then what we are going to do? We are going to find out delta is equal to b square minus 4ac. So b square, b is nothing but minus 2k the whole square minus 4, a is k and c is 6. Now how are we going to solve this, children? Minus 2 ka square will be 4, minus 2 square will be 4, k ka square will be k square, minus 4 6 are 24 and k as it is. Yeah, now we have been given, now we cannot go further here because this is k square and this is k, they are not like terms. Okay, so we cannot solve this further. But what is given? The roots are real and equal, so delta is equal to 0. So if I consider delta is equal to 0, means I'll get this equation here and delta के बदले में 0 लिख सकती हूँ, right? So here what do I write? 4k square minus 24k is equal to 0. And then I try to solve this. So how do I solve this? See here, I shift this 24 on the other side. Okay, you can solve it in various ways you want. Then what I do, I bring k's on one side and numbers on the other side. So this k, if I bring there, it will go in the denominator. Yeah, and that 4 will go in the other side of the is equal to sign. So k square and k. So k square means 2 k's are there and in the denominator only 1 k is there. If you don't understand, this k square means what? K into k, and in the denominator we have only k, and this is 24 upon 4. Okay, so this k and this k will get cancelled and you will get only k. 4 ones are 4 6. So this will be k is equal